Hi. So you're working on your website and it's quite confusing. You probably ask yourself, what should I focus on? So this video is intended especially for this purpose. Please remember, as we discussed earlier, that the content must be aligned with your reason why, okay? So you conducted your research, now you know what's your customer's reason why, and that means that your copywriting, the text, should be aligned with that. It means that the content that you create, the videos, the photos, they all focus on your potential customers' reason why. It means that you are going to emphasize benefits, not only features. It's okay to show or present the features of your product. It's okay to explain why your service is so unique and innovative and all that. But focus on the benefits. Give me a good reason to buy for you. Okay, that's my reason why. Explain to me, tell me why, what is the good thing that will happen to me if I buy from you, or what's the bad thing that will happen for you if I don't buy for you. Okay, so that's your content strategy. Your videos, your photos, your text, your copywriting, it's all focusing on your potential customers' reason why. And of course, don't forget the keywords, okay? So your website will actually appear on Google searches. And you can use keywords everywhere in titles, subtitles, text, and so on. So there are a few features on Elementor that I strongly recommend that you use in your website. You don't have to, but these are my recommendations. So let's start with social, okay? You have a search engine here. All you have to do is write social. And you have two very important widgets, okay? You have this share button, and the share button is really important because that allows people share your content, okay? You make their life easy. If they want to share it with their friends, with their employees, with their colleagues, and so on. So you have share buttons here. You can add more social networks. For example, you can add an item, and that will be a WhatsApp, okay? So make it easier for people to share your content. Another feature is, of course, um, the social icons, and that will basically link people to your social media. So when they click on the Facebook icon, they will get to your Facebook page, your business page, the same with your YouTube channel and so on. So these two are very important. Google Maps, maybe I showed it in class, but then again, maybe you forgot. All you have to do is to write here maps, and yeah, it can maybe the best place is the bottom of the page. You decide. Please note that if it's too colorful, you can even edit that. So if I click on that pencil up here, click on style, I can, for example, change the colors. As you can see, more or less. So you can adjust it to the design of your web page. Some people think it's cool to have a black and white map. Okay. Another important image is, of course, not really an image, it's a feature of Elementor, or it's a feature of Elementor, and that the very basic function that allows you to duplicate everything you do. For example, if I create here a new area, and I, for example, uses an icon here that I really like, I can duplicate it. I can simply right-click that area and click on, first of all, I can copy, and then like anywhere else, paste, like on Word, as you can see, or I can click on duplicate, and I'll get another one, and I can play with it. The idea is quite simple. You can duplicate any part of the page. So if there are parts that repeat themselves, and usually there are, just create one section that you really like and simply duplicate it over and over again. The same idea applies to entire pages, of course. I hope you already installed the plugin Duplicate Page. And with that plugin, it makes it very easy to duplicate entire pages. So you create one very good page and then just duplicate it for the rest of your website. Okay, what else? Carousels. Carousels are quite cool. That's another widget. All you have to do is to write here on the search engine carousel. And you have image carousel, you have media carousel, you have testimonial carousel. Let's just play with it a bit. Let's say that I want my media carousel here. And when I edit one of those items, I can decide whether it should be an image or a video, okay? So you can have a very cool video carousel or an image carousel. Same goes, for example, for testimonials. Just write carousel here, and we can have a testimonial carousel. So it makes our website much more dynamic, okay? For people visiting our website, it makes, things are moving, makes it much more fun to use your website. Galleries, let's see. Let's just write here. I think if I write image, that will do the trick. Yeah, you can use a basic gallery, for example. Again, this could be gallery of images. You have to add them, and you can decide what the order of your images be, decide how many columns there should be, the size, and so on. So that's another way to make your website much more beautiful visually. What else? Oh yeah, we can also use regular testimonials, okay? So, for example, that's a regular testimonial, that's a review. And of course, as we said, we have the testimonial carousel. We can have an image box. An image box is useful when you want to make your website more interesting. Why? Because people don't really read long text, okay? People don't read blocks of text. So it's better to divide the content on your website into bullets. It could be with image boxes, it could be with icon boxes. Let's call it like that, yeah, icon box. So for example, if you talk about benefits of your product, you can use a few images or a few icons. And of course, you can change the icon. You have a library of icons and you have a search engine here and whatever. Say it's, yeah, people can, sorry. People can, for example, enjoy a good show or whatever, then you can use that icon. And of course, you can change the colors with style and all that. So don't write long texts. Divide your text into main points and then play with icon boxes and play with image boxes. That will actually make it easier for people to read, to understand. Think about yourself. When you are browsing a website of, say, a product or a service that you are interested in, you usually actually skip all those explanations and look for some bullets, some price, some deal, something interesting. Build your website in a way that makes it dynamic, easy to read, that is very accurate, very precise, that your reason why actually is very easy to understand, okay? Give me a good reason to buy from you and write it to me, please, in bullets, in icon boxes, in image boxes, and not in long texts. What else? Oh, an accordion. That's another way to actually make it easier on people to use your site. So I can use an accordion, and here I can have a few titles, and only if someone will click on the title, she or he can read your text, okay? So again, instead of a long block of text, boring one, I can have titles with, for example, frequently asked questions. Like people will ask probably about your product or service questions, and that will help you sell. If you can answer me not all, but most of the questions that actually maybe prevent me from buying, you can do it with an accordion, okay? Like, can I use your product? How can I make sure that? So you can use this accordion, again, that will increase engagement. Your user will have to click on those titles and read your text. What else? Yeah, a search form, that's really useful. Search form for your website. One day you will have a lot of content on your website, and a search form will make it easier for people to find what they want. So always make their life easy, always make it interesting, talk in bullets, think about the reason why, think about keywords. I know it sounds complicated, but these principles are really, really important. Good luck.